Everyday superpower. We talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. Quite a simple message on this one. No victimhood ever, right? No playing the victim ever. Ever, 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 man. It's a powerful place to be. It's a powerful place to be. It can be, utilized in your favor. There's definitely a lot of people who have made stunning careers and garnered incredible success through playing victim and whatnot. But as far as the toll it will play on your psyche and the way people will perceive you, it's just incredibly detrimental. If you've been hard done by, it's okay to accept that. But in the face of such, you must accept that the purpose of such is to allow you to grow and break through it, you know? You should never be so afraid of failing that it gets you down when you do so. You should, or at least when you're of a certain age, you should have experienced it to such an extent where, hey, it sucks, but this is life, and the experience of life and the highs and lows of life doesn't just exist through good times and putting a smile on your face. The excitement of life comes in relation to the downsides as well, because that not only amplifies and highlights when things are going well, but it teaches you lessons that the naivety of positivity doesn't give you. We're not a victim because we are experiencing an ever consisting test and development of our being. You know, one of the biggest turn-offs for women is a man who crumbles under pressure, because it's symbolic of a man who is not emotionally stable, or at least to an extent where we've identified his boundaries. We did a video on boundaries the other day, right? If there's one boundary you want to push as far as possible, it's your emotional reaction. We must understand ourselves and know when we are feeling under the weather or feeling emotional in the sense of what somebody has said or what we've seen or what we've heard. But we must understand in that particular state of mind, that lens we're looking at life through at that particular moment, we're not going to be making correct decisions. We're going to have an energy to our decision, which might not be great. When you place yourself in a victim's position, or at least when you handle a situation like a victim, you become a victim. And unfortunately, with the predatory behavior of not only men but women in this world, you don't want to be a victim. You will see it derived from toxic and poisonous women who put this front on that they need to be saved, and all of this bad stuff has happened to them. They don't tell you how they're in this constant perpetuity of... They don't explain why it's always them. It's almost like they bring it upon themselves, right? I'm a victim because this person and that person and the workplace and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I didn't cheat on you. I was a victim. of him putting his tongue down my throat. I thought he was gay. I'm a victim. You see where I'm coming from? Women weaponize the frail, submissive, I'm just a girl, victim element of things, whereas men don't necessarily weaponize it of such, generally speaking, but feel it's of some benefit to them to exist within this space. It's okay to be depressed, it's okay to be fed up, it's okay to be all these things, most definitely. But you can't consistently exist within this space and expect people to continue respecting you as a man. And that's the unfortunate reality. We talk about men's mental health, and this is a problem that exists within this, because it's an unfortunate reality that the world does see you in a particular manner, given that they have a specific archetype or archetypes of what a man should be. And when you don't fulfill and tick those particular boxes, the world can come crashing down on you. I did a video on fitness, going to the gym, whether you're a runner, whether you're a swimmer, whether you're a weight trainer, whether you're a bodybuilder, and how important it is, not so for the physical elements of such, the aesthetic purpose, but more so of what it creates and its metaphorical symmetry with the lessons and development and work you will put in elsewhere outside of the gym. When you fail in the gym, yeah, you could be a little bit gutted, but at least you know where you stand and you think, right, I'm going to smash through it. It develops a sense of purpose and understanding, because you can't go to the gym and injure yourself maybe, or miss out on that weight you were really excited to hit. Get that time on that, marathon you were running and you didn't hit it. It teaches you that you aren't going to quit the first time over, because you would only be in that space for the best part of a month before you hit that failure. Because if you're training properly, you understand it's part of the protocol and part of the situation, and you would be naive to get down in your feelings, as opposed to feeling enlightened that you have a better sense of self and where you stand, and know that it is building your character and that your general standard has elevated regardless of the failure or not, because you have pushed to a point where you haven't before. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy that if somebody wants to accentuate their victimhood, they are a victim. And highlighting that as a man isn't great. To say you are a victim of certain circumstances and you are a victim of, another's actions and all this, yes, it might be reality. I mean, we've all had someone take the piss out of us, right? We've all been a victim to whichever degree. But to linger on that and to allow that manifest is not the right way of doing so, because you will portray yourself as such from there on. And unfortunately, with you existing within that space, it opens up the doors for more people to identify you as such, which is the reality. And then you will only enhance and magnetize and attract the same negative frequency as to which initially put you in that position. It's okay to be down on your luck. It's okay to hurt. But take one moment to understand that you will get back up, and understand that on your way back to your standard, you will have gone through so much friction and adversity that you will create a Superman of yourself, You will look back and say, that was horrible. That was horrible. But I'm carved out of stone. I was sculpting upon myself, and I was put in a position where it was a necessity that I sculpted myself because there was no other way. I could still exist down there, but I have a sense of self now and an understanding of self that I can continuously break through these issues and struggles. And then before you know it, problems and problem solving and determination and breaking through just becomes a part of your general forte and application of sense to the world. And people are looking at you just like, does this guy not break under pressure? This guy, honestly, that's some game. I'm signing out on that. Click like and subscribe as I upload every day. 2 links down in the description. One of them is going to be the catalogue of body language, where you can learn to read people through their non-verbal behaviour. It's how you read minds of people. Second to that, you'll join me in watching first dates, like real life footage of first dates. I'll show attraction and repulsion body language. No matter where you are in the world, you'll see it manifest in the world around you, as it's hardwired in all of us. And on that note, I'm signing out. Peace.